In this episode, we'll talk about family values in the Greek culture. Dimitri, what place does family take in the life of a person?
In the way that most of cultures in the Mediterranean practice, family is central to life. Everybody's life in the Greek world is interactive with their families. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but it is an inescapable reality. One is part of his family, and one's family is part of his or herself.
So there is pretty much a connection between people.
It is not a connection, it is chain. It's an inescapable interactive relationship.
How do parents treat their kids and how do kids treat their parents?
The parents tell the kids what to do until they get to the age of 70 and the parents die. So the kids get to the age of 70. The kids for the first 20 or 30 or 40 years of their life are told to get married. And once they do get married, they're told to produce children so that the parents will have grandchildren to play with. And it is interesting to note that one of the Greek proverbs says that my children's children are twice my children. Grandchildren are very important in parents' lives. Apart from that, they depend on each other, they rely on each other, they bother each other, they torment each other, but that's how families work, right?
But it's still a family and nobody is irritated or intimidated if you're 40 years old and your mother is telling you.
Absolutely. And she will do it until she dies or until you die, whichever comes first. In my mid-50s and my mother still tells me how to do things. And she's an educated woman. Yes.
If you think of it this way, older people are wiser. And
I don't think that they're wiser, but it is part of their makeup. If your parents tell you what to do and your grandparents tell you what to do, you will tell your kids what to do, I suppose.
If you want, I could go to college and take a few courses.
Why? Why you want to leave me?
I'm not leaving you. Don't you want me to do something with my life?
Oh, yes. Get married, make babies. You look so old.
what is the position of a male and female in the society and the family?
Even though traditionally you would assume that it's a patriarchal society, it's a lot more fluid. I think it would be unfair to assume that it is male-dominated in the way a stereotype would read. Women have a lot of power in the familial structure, in the family structures. It is not obvious or usual. You don't see women suppressed in the way you may in some other societies. The stereotypes of masculine and feminine may not be as applicable as they should.
Some, especially Southern cultures, there is, which seems to be patriarchal, but there is a saying, a husband is a head and the wife is a neck. Where it turns,
Correct.
there
Yes.
the husband turns.
That's right. So yes, it's a very complex society that thousands of years to develop its rules. So I don't know that stereotypes apply. It's very fluid. And there's instances where things are ugly. I'm not suggesting they're not. But all I'm saying is that interactive relationships are a lot more complex.
Thank you for watching. And don't miss on the next episode where we're going to be talking about the Greek cuisine.